Amanda. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video I'm super excited because I'm sharing with you my Sephora VIB sale haul. I will leave my Sephora hauls playlist to watch previous hauls, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get hauling. I wish I could say that little bag was it, but of course not everything was in store, so I did place an online order or two and got some items there, so I'll go over those as well. But I am really excited for this. I look forward to this sale every single year because Sephora rarely does sales. There's a lot of high-end prestige and luxury brands that they carry, so I definitely like to take advantage of the sale for that aspect. And we are getting closer to the holidays. Brands are launching their holiday launches. It's either the packaging or it is something really exciting. Whatever the reason may be, I definitely found myself a little bit in trouble during the sale. To kick off the haul, the first item is by Way. This is the Get Your Way Detox, Hydrate, and Refresh hair set. I was staring at the set in Sephora, and Catherine was the one that actually told me that she really likes the super dry shampoo. I think they also have just a normal dry shampoo, one that isn't super dry, is what she was telling me, and it just sparked my curiosity because she has really oily hair where she has to cleanse her hair pretty much every single day, and she was telling me that she likes to use this after her workout. So I was very intrigued based off of her feedback because I know her hair type and how she struggles finding good hair products. I want to try it out for myself to see if I could help extend not having to wash my hair as often. Since my hair is shorter and it's actually been really retaining moisture and hydration, I am finding myself having to wash it every other day as opposed to I can go like 2 to 3 days without washing. So I am washing it a little bit more. So I'm curious to see if this dry shampoo would help. I love this leave-in conditioner so much. Prior to me focusing on my wavy curly hair, this was a leave-in that I really did enjoy. I saw a good difference in like the smoothness of my hair. I have not tried the detox shampoo, so I'm curious to see how that is going to work out too. I have their shampoo that is formulated for thicker hair. I haven't used it yet. Aside from the leave-in conditioner, the only other product that I've used by Way is their texturing spray, and I am obsessed with it. I use that in place of a dry shampoo. It just does wonders for my hair. Next item is by Natasha Denona. This is the I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. This was like the first item to go when the sale went live on Sephora's website. I was just curious to give it a shot. Luckily, my Sephora had it in store, and of course I just had to pick it up because clearly it's on people's radar and must be good. That is a very gorgeous shade. Definitely right up my alley. Feels really bougie holding it. I gotta do a swatch. This is what it looks like on my finger. And this is what it looks like swatched. This is right up my alley with that rose gold shift. It is so pretty. I think it's gonna promote a really nice glow to the cheekbones, especially if you don't really like those blinding highlighters like I do. Hopefully you can build it up to be dramatic. I really did not want to swipe my hand on it because it's just really pretty to look at, but I'm glad that I did. It's a gorgeous shade. If I didn't do a swatch, it would definitely collect dust because of how pretty it looked. I definitely did not want to ruin it. Next by Rare Beauty, this is the Best of Rare Beauty Mini Lip Duo. I am working on a full face of Rare Beauty for you guys. I am actually really shook by the brand, so I definitely had to pick these up. I did try the shade Inspire. It was a lot more corally on me than red, and I found it to be a little bit drying, but the doe foot, girl, I would love these just for the doe foot because of really nice, precise, precision application. I was obsessed. Maybe I would like this other shade. It has more of like a moussey feel to it, and it says that it has a velvet finish. So these are the shades Inspire and Fearless swatched. This product is something that I'm just dying to love because I love the shade range she put out, but I am really liking the shade Fearless. I did pick up another shade which is Strengthen. I want to see how it swatches next to them, but I just quickly wanted to show you guys the doe foot, how it's like a spatula and it just makes like going around your lips so easy. Uh-oh, hopefully it's not gonna be patchy. And that's Strengthen next to the other two shades. Looks a little patchy, gotta try it on the lips. I know shades like this are a lot harder to formulate, and I think that this lipstick is slightly going bad because it's like crusting and peeling off between the previous video that I filmed and now. But I am so close to being done with it. But I feel like her lips are gonna be really nice and long wearing since there is like slightly staining on my hand, which does seem promising. Also by Rare Beauty, I picked up 3 of the cream blushes. The first shade is Lucky, the second shade is Faith, And the third shade is Grace. You're probably thinking, cream? I know, I am not the biggest cream person, but I did try in my full face of Rare Beauty. I used the shade Happy, which I have on my cheeks today. I was shook. Absolutely shook. And these are $20 a pop, which I really do appreciate Selena Gomez's brand being on the more affordable side, especially being in Sephora. There's a lot of bougie brands out there like Natasha Denona, Giorgio Armani, Pat McGrath that are super expensive in price. And with Selena Gomez being as big of a celebrity that she is, to really market a more affordable prestige brand is amazing to me. I was instantly shook with these cream blushes. I have no idea what I'm doing with cream. I used a duo fiber brush, patted it on my cheeks. Stay tuned for the video with my reaction because I was just obsessed and I had to pick up more shades. I think there's 8 shades total. I definitely picked up the more pinkier shades, and mauvier plum shades are like my go-to right now, especially with like the fall winter rolling around. And I think the other shades I did not pick up are on like the more peachier side, so I definitely went on the more bold spectrum of shade range that she had. They are doe foot applicators. A little bit goes a long way, as I found out applying Happy on my cheeks. This is the shade Grace on my hand, and I'm gonna take my Morphe M492 brush. I just like to pat this. So pretty. And that's what the shade looks like blended out. I am just obsessed with her cream blush formula. I think she knocked it out of the park. I have nothing else to compare it to since this is so new to me, but I really wanted to do a full face, full true first impressions on her brand, and this is by far one of my favorite products from her line. This is the shade Lucky. Definitely went in a little bit harder with Lucky. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to put this one on my cheeks. I love how dramatic it is. And that's the shade Faith. Oh, that's perfect. I don't think I like this Real Techniques brush nearly as much. And this is all 3 shades blended out. A product that has been on my radar for a while now is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. Every time that this sale rolls around, I always see a lot of my friends picking up this primer, and I finally just took the plunge. I am a huge fan of the Veil line. I love the setting spray and the loose powder, so I'm really curious to see how the eye primer is gonna work. I haven't used many of Hourglass's eye products. I think I've only used their mascara, which I love, but their brow pencil and eyeliners are also on my radar. With it being Hourglass, I really hope that it does increase my eyeshadow. It's long wearing and it makes the shadows really pop and blend easily. Also by Hourglass, I picked up their Holiday Lipstick Duo. I picked up the Holiday Duo from last year as well. I really like the concept of the Hourglass packaging. I do feel like the lipsticks are definitely really small for the price, but I really find that the Duo is a good value because of how expensive the lipsticks are. But this is what the 2 shades look like in the Duo. I really like how creamy the Hourglass lipstick formula is. I find it super comfortable. It's definitely more on the satin side than a matte, and I like that for my really dry lips. I like how we get 2 different shades, one being a bold red and one being a nude, and I feel like that nude shade will actually work out quite nice for me. Nude lipstick is something that I'm trying to get into. I tend to go for a lot more deeper nude shades than this. Next by Marc Jacobs, this is the Omega Glaze Highlighter. Marc Jacobs was definitely on point with packaging this year, and that is why I was very drawn to the holiday collection. Between the mint and the cherries, it's just absolutely adorable. I did pick up the eyeshadow palette in a previous haul, which I'm still working on that video too, but oh my gosh, cherry. I love this so much. Even this has little cherries on it. And this is what the shade Guilty looks like. It's almost too pretty to touch, but we're gonna swatch it. This is what it looks like on my finger, and swatch. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. Definitely pulls a lot more gold than the Natasha Denona highlighter did. I cannot wait to put this on my cheeks. I really liked how soft this is. I think their highlighter from last year's holiday release was super glittery, and this is not the case. Like, this is like back to their highlighter formula that they should have never changed. Lastly, by Belief, this is the Aqua Balm Cleansing Balm. I am a huge fan of the Belief skincare line, and when I saw that they were coming out with a balm, I knew I had to put it to the test. My Elemis is my holy grail one. followed by the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. Also really enjoy the Kate Somerville Cold Cream, which I have been finding a lot of those at TJ Maxx for $20. So I have been stocking up on those, but this is Belief's latest release and I just had to give it a shot. I love their jelly cleanser. Their sleep mask is one of my favorites. They have an amazing Aqua Bomb moisturizer. It's a very closely related moisturizer to the Tatcha one, just half the cost of Tatcha. Cannot wait to put this to the test though. If it's going to be as good as I'm expecting it to be, between this and the Tatcha Rice Water Wash, it's going to be a match made in heaven. That is my current favorite cleanser right now. I almost bought the Tatcha gift set that included that in it. It was so tempting. This is going in my skincare regimen right away. So these were all the items in store. Got my phone right here about the other items that we got. So my first order, I picked up the Sunday Riley Pink Drink Firming Resurfacing Essence. I am so close to being done with my Tatcha Essence, so when I saw Sunday Riley come out with one, I had to give it a shot. I didn't see it in stores though, and I think Ulta is carrying it as well in a Sunday Riley gift set, which was a really nice gift set if I didn't already have some of the full-size items already in hand, like A+ Retinoid and their water cream. More or less want to compare the Sunday Riley Essence to Tatcha's. One thing to note, ever since the Sunday Riley one launched, it was constantly sold out on Sephora's website, so that also sparked my curiosity about how good that this product may or may not be. I was on the fence about this when I was in store. I probably should have just picked it up right then and there, but it's by Fenty Beauty. This is their Fenty Glow Trio face, lip, and body set. It comes with a cream blush, which I own one of their cream blushes. I haven't even tried it yet. I've only swatched it. And now that I'm really digging cream, thanks to Rare Beauty, stoked to try that. Has a highlighter, which I really do enjoy Fenty's highlighters. I only own 2 shades. And then it comes with a lip gloss, which their lip gloss is one of the best formulas I have ever tried. I also picked up a Pat McGrath Labs Mini Guilty Pleasures Lip Trio. I haven't tried the Pat McGrath lipsticks at all, and I thought that this was a really nice set. It has a pink, red, and nude lipstick, so I thought it was a really nice variety to try out many different colors, but also her formula. And then again, from Pat McGrath Labs, I picked up the mascara. And I do get a lot of mascaras from time to time in sub boxes, but the Pat McGrath one and the Charlotte Tilbury ones have been on my radar for so long that I really wanted to pick one up during this sale, so I went with Pat McGrath. An item by Fresh, which I have used Fresh's lip balms in the past. It was a birthday gift one year at Sephora, and I haven't used it since. Catherine actually picked this up when we were shopping together, and she said that she really enjoyed it. I forget about this. When I think of Fresh, I think of their Rose Toner, their Lotus Night Cream, their Soy Cleanser, their Nectar Spray. I forget that they make lip products as well. This is a trio that comes in a box, and I think they just released 6 in a tin can, which if I would have saw that, I probably would have went with that. I have really pathetic lips. Nothing ever helps out. I can use chapstick for days and it will not relieve any of the dryness, the cracking, the chapping. So I just wanted to revisit this product because I haven't used it since it was a birthday gift. I don't know what I was thinking with the next product because I haven't found a stick foundation that has worked out well for me. I find them super drying, and in the end I have to pair it with the product, which kind of defeats the purpose because you're using 2 products at once, which would benefit me to get through some of the product, but for an everyday consumer you kind of just want one. It's the new Huda Beauty stick foundation. I haven't even tried Huda's liquid foundation, so I really don't know what to expect. I just heard a lot of good positive reviews about it, so it sparked my curiosity to see if this is going to be the first stick foundation that works out. And then lastly, this was more or less an impulse, a Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick, which I guess is supposed to complement this highlighter. They had quite a few shades on here, and I picked up the shade Avril. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a pretty mauve shade. There has been another order since then with 2 items, one being the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. I am so intrigued by that damn bottom left shade Slippery. It looks like a science experiment went wrong. It just looks like bacteria is growing in that pan. My inner chemist wants to touch it. There's just something about it that intrigues me. I'm such a huge fan of the Huda Beauty formula that I'm gonna probably love that palette regardless, but that shade, I just don't understand why, and I want that answered. This last product, I can't believe I went through with it, but the 20% off just made it so much more appealing. The new Natasha Denona Trio Chrome eyeshadow palette. Now, it has some beautiful greens in here. That is definitely what I saw first when this palette was first teased. I am slowly getting into the multi-chromes. Millie from Brad to the Brow is the multi-chrome queen. I am learning all my tips and tricks from her. She is one that also really loves cream blush that I was learning some tips. I messaged her, I'm like, teach me to love cream. And I think she got this palette too. So I definitely am going to be following along on her application because some of the multi-chromes and other palettes that I have don't really show up. I'm pretty sure it's just me with my applications. We both have this palette. I'm going to follow along and I'm going to make this work. When she came out with her liquid multi-chromes, those were gorgeous. But I knew I would probably mess it up. It also kind of reminds me of Melt's launch that is coming up with Beetlejuice because there's a lot of purples and greens in it. But I wish that Beetlejuice collection was launching sooner rather than later. That seemed like it would have been like a really good Halloween launch. I don't know why it's launching around Thanksgiving. And I kind of wanted to go with the gold palette because that palette has been on my radar for so long. But this being brand new with her multi-chrome shades, I definitely wanted to take advantage of this sale for that product. Oh girl, I always tell myself, have self-control during these sales, and I never do. Between the value sets, new launches, cute holiday launches with packaging, it sucked me in. I would love to know, did you guys shop this sale? What did you guys get? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I had an oversight on some products. Even then, I still need to chill. I got a lot of new stuff to incorporate in both my skincare, hair care, makeup routine. I am very excited to play with everything. What value sets, new launches, or holiday collections have your attention? Did you guys fall for the packaging like me? I'm a sucker for packaging. Enjoy Beauty Johns is really trying to help me to not be sucked into packaging, and here I am still falling for it. But because Sephora doesn't do so many sales, I just find myself falling for it, but it's okay. Gotta treat yourself. And if you already own some of these products, how was your experience? Any tips and tricks are definitely appreciated in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.